ain't showing the light. You put the switch on the side. What's up, you guys? I know we are a little bit late. It's just about 10 minutes, a little over 10 minutes. So we sorry, guys. Had to get some things together. We both just got home not too long ago, but yeah. So how's y'all's night going so far? I'm gonna try to pull up all the comments so we can see them coming down on this side. There we go. All right.
What's going on, guys?
What's going on? All right, so as you guys read by the title of today's vlog for day 12 or 15, 14 days of love, day 12, we are going to be doing a couples advice focused live. All right, so we did put it up like on our Instagrams, just like polls of questions you guys would want to have answered, but we didn't get too many, so definitely just going to be kind of answer them in the moment as you guys ask along. So definitely just shoot off any sort of like questions about our relationship or advice that you guys want to get answered. What's up, guys? What's up? I'm going to school right now. You going to school right now? What's up, Khalid? Hold on, make sure you get your TV from Walmart. If we get a TV, it's probably going to be from Best Buy. Huh? I don't know. Best Buy, surprisingly, Best Buy actually has like better prices. When we went to Best Buy, we both agreed that they did.
No.
Oh, okay.
That was a seasonal thing. That was a seasonal thing.
All right. So, okay. So, like I said before, we didn't get too many on our Instagram polls, but I'm going to answer just a couple until we get the ball rolling with anyone coming in and asking. All right. So, what is the best thing you do for each other when you're having a bad day?
Best thing I do for you, I talk to you.
Yeah.
I like to talk to you and just ask how your day has went and what has went wrong, because you like to vent.
I do. I really do like to vent, y'all. I feel like I don't really vent like real negatively about work. It's more so just me being like stressed about stuff. I vent a lot about that. So for me personally, I like getting like back rubs too. And back rubs, they help me. Yeah. So anyway, I don't know if you guys aren't into giving your significant other a massage. Like, believe me, it's just magical. All right. Really should be sleeping. I know we are a little bit late, so thanks guys for tuning in if it's your usual bedtime. All right, let's see. I swear I saw something over here. Let's see. How do you guys deal with disagreement? So, you wanna go first?
No, you can.
All right. So, I'm trying to think of things where you like disagree. We don't really in our day-to-day life disagree on a whole lot of things. It's more so just like, I don't know, opinions on things. So it could be opinions about like a situation with like a music artist, or like something going on in the media. We sometimes like disagree about stuff on there. Let's see. We don't really disagree financially a whole lot. I mean, we're pretty, I would say,
answering the question.
Huh? I'm trying to like think of different like solutions that we have for when we do disagree. I mean, if our conversations get like a little heated, what I do is take a step back. So I mean, that's just advice for anybody. If you guys are getting into like a heated argument, just to avoid saying some things that you could later on regret when you're cooled down, just try to separate yourself from the situation, not the person. Just respectfully stepping back until like you're ready to handle it in a sizzled down manner, I would say. So that's how I would say is the best way that I deal with disagreement or like arguments, is stepping away, taking a minute, and then coming back when I'm not gonna be, shooting lasers and shit. What about you?
I do the same thing, but I do a better job at it.
How so? I was gonna say we're moving on, but no, expand on that a little bit.
Because so when I sense a conversation getting heated up, I back down immediately, because to me it's never that serious.
So what I tell you about y'all him being nonchalant?
It's not even about that. It's just some things shouldn't reach a certain point, so I don't allow it.
I mean, yes and no, because like when we start talking about something, it's more so like I can't even get an initial. It doesn't get into the argument phase at all most of the time, because you don't want to talk to even get into that point. So I still think there's a healthy balance. There's a being able to talk issues out and like navigate around the conversation to where it doesn't go somewhere negative, and then there's just completely ignoring it. So you got to find that in between. But anyways, all right, next one. Do you feel like social media puts stress in your relationship?
Not at all. Not at all, actually. I feel like social media, like, it doesn't affect us at all.
Yeah.
We just go on social media just for fun.
Yeah, so it's like, again, like we love interacting with you guys. We like being creative. Like it's never we said this in our last live, but it's never like we're bringing in, I don't know, negative vibes or anything. Like, of course we get negative comments because everybody gets hate. It's just about how you handle that, whether you take it like personally, whether you take it like to heart for your relationship. Like it's never been like that big of an issue for us. And yeah, stop with that question. Just like they said, Chick-fil-A or Zaxby's. I've never had Zaxby's before.
Oh my gosh! So I went to Zaxby's one time, and like I was looking at the menu, and I just got turned off immediately because like they had like chicken tenders and like a slice of toast, and I was just like, what am I gonna do with this toast?
I mean,
like,
was it sitting on top of the bread? Was it sitting on top of the bread?
That's not the point.
Yes, it is, because like some people put, like, y'all know when you go to like carry out or like chicken places, like good places, they put the chicken on top of the bread to like soak up the grease. Was it that, or did they give you a piece of toast?
No, it was just I didn't get it. It didn't look good. It was it's just like toast on the side. But apparently people say it's good, but I was just looking at it. I was like, why would I get chicken tenders and toast?
I would eat that, but he eats different things. Anyways, what's one thing y'all do to put a smile on the other person's face after an argument?
I took a line.
I don't like that.
Yes, you
that
did.
doesn't put a
Yes,
smile
you
on my
did.
face. No. If I'm mad at you, I don't know how I want you to come, because I don't even think we've had a moment like that just yet where you approach me after an argument. It's more so we just kind of unanimously concede to like moving on, if that makes sense. We never really have a sit down like, all right, I'm sorry I said that. I'm sorry I said that. We just kind of, okay.
Right.
So again, something we could work on definitely. So and again, as far as like the advice is concerned, try to avoid that. You guys just, if you're able to just nip it in the bud while you can, just avoid some, future issues popping up. Anyways, all right. So, do you guys think pranks can go too far? Hell yeah. Yeah, they can go too far.
Yeah, they can go too far.
Yeah, like
but I know your limits.
And I know his limits. And I
No,
know,
you
like,
don't.
yes, I do.
You don't.
He was upset for a little bit, guys. He was okay by the end of the day.
You're sensitive.
I'm.
It's so funny. Okay, I actually got a question like this in my DMs on Instagram today. So somebody asked like, which prank, like how do you react after the prank, like after the camera's off or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was basically like thinking in my head, I was like, this is really funny because the prank that he got most upset about was the Christmas one.
Because that was disgusting. Like, if y'all didn't know what, that was like one of our beginning
all
videos.
of the pranks, that one.
I grabbed cat shit. I was mad. Like, no, hell yeah, I was mad. But no, overall, like the question though, I do believe that if it's bringing in or like promoting a negative image of your like relationship, like it's like a blatant cheating video or like some shit around that, like something violent, like I think that's taking it a little bit too far. But all right, let's see. Social media can break up relationships if you let them. Hell yeah, they can. I mean, as far as the advice portion of it, it's being able to separate y'all's. I mean, when you put your life out on social media, like you're only like for real seeing like a surface. Like that's like an individual putting out, a couple putting out. So like you're never really too sure of like, I don't know, the underlying everything going on beneath it. So that's why I feel like it's hard for me to like take what people have to say about us or our relationships like to heart. If it's something negative, it's just like, okay, well, I mean, at the end of the day, you don't know me like as a person yet, but all right.
Wrap the chicken in the toast and dip it in the sauce.
Exact sauce, boy. I'm not trying that side, but yeah, Meek is tired. He is tired. We both, like I said, we both just got home literally probably about like half an hour ago.
And my allergies are acting up.
Yeah, he over here like sneezing and shit. He's allergic to the cats, even though we got him. So when he doesn't take his allergy medicine, he's a little messed up. All right. Let's see. Ryan, Aretha Franklin or Clark sisters? I'm not gonna lie. Like I know the same songs by Aretha Franklin that probably everybody knows, so, like R.E.S.P.C.T. and like everything. But I don't really listen to either one of them very. I don't know. Let's see. So we're trying to filter through this. Go ahead.
What are we doing for Valentine's Day? That is a really good.
That's a really good question. I'm supposed to be at work. He's gonna be at work, so we're gonna be trying to figure out something like that night. Huh?
I said, or am I?
Yes, he is.
You don't know that.
I do. All right. You guys like feet? I need my feet to walk, so yeah, I like my feet. All right, thank you guys. Let's see. Yeah, the Meek was actually really embarrassed yesterday.
Why you answering for me?
Huh? Okay.
Sorry. I wasn't even that embarrassed.
Bro.
Yeah.
Oh, you looked at it. And he was giving me attitude when we left too, so I thought
no,
so.
You was giving me attitude.
All right. This is a good question. Do you think it's really healthy to be around each other 24/7? Do you each have your own friends? What are your thoughts about personal space? And I'm not sure if they're in this live, but Terrell and Jarius actually like touched on this for a minute. I believe it is critical to have your own individuality, like especially when you're still growing into yourself. Like we're young, we're not 20, we're still growing into ourselves who we're gonna be. So I feel like when like we're completely merged together and like moving forward, just gonna completely be merged together and like cut off from the world. I feel like that'll, stunt our development a little bit. But I have my own friends. He has his own friends. Like, but we're not super active with our own friends. If that makes sense.
You touched on a lot of different things right then and there, but basically, like he said, we do have different friends, but like I feel like all of our friends can still come together and like we can all be friends.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm just saying, like with us both working and everything, though, we don't really have time to have like a whole lot of fun friendship wise because we're both home at night and we barely see each other. So it's like we just want to spend as much quality time as we can with each other while we have the opportunity. But all right, we're not getting rid of the cats. All right, guys. And again, still you can like we don't mind like answering questions or anything like that. But again, if we can focus it or shoot off a couple like relationship questions, y'all might be a little curious of, then definitely shoot those off. All right. And by the way, we're gonna try to keep the video at about 25 minutes tonight because it did get a little extra long the other night. All right. Let's see, homebody or outside body?
I'm a homebody, but you have to get outside the house sometimes.
I know. Yeah. I mean, we don't. I'm home 90% of the time. So like when I'm at work, I'm an introvert, so that's like my fill of social time for the day. So by the time I get home, I just want to be in the house. All right. Let's see. Mine is 40. Damn, that's 40. It's like no. All right. Any advice for someone struggling to find someone?
That's tough. I feel like you shouldn't really be searching for someone. I feel like when the time comes, I feel like that person that you're searching for is gonna like bump into you. Like they're gonna find their way to you, or you're gonna find your way to them.
Yeah, let it happen naturally. Like whether that's like naturally over social media, like a friendship, y'all might be starting over that way or whatever. Like it's never. I think when you're searching, it adds almost like a sense of urgency. And I mean, you need to be enjoying life, enjoying being an individual, and building up who you are, and getting ready for when you're in a relationship. So I would say just be patient and trust that you have something good coming for yourself. Any more plans to collaborate with Terrell and Jarius again? Yeah, hell yeah. It's more so just to make it happen.
Have plans.
Right? Yeah, we don't have like created solid plans, but we have more than talked about it before. So definitely we will be up for it. Let's see. Do you have each other's phone and social media passwords?
Why are you looking? Yes, like, we have each other's stuff because Ryan's crazy.
Ryan is not crazy. Ryan, honestly, like right now, it's not even like super substantial for either one of us. It's more so like when we first started out, that was kind of not a deal breaker, but that was all right. If we start in this, then we need to share each other's stuff. And then just kind of lasted from that point. So, I mean, if he decided to change his stuff, I wouldn't care. If I decided to change my stuff, like, he probably wouldn't care. So
yeah, I had to turn his notifications off because people be blowing his stuff up.
They really don't. They be blowing his stuff up. Yeah, respectfully. Sometimes. All right, how tall are you guys?
I'm 6 feet, even.
For real? I think maybe 6'1". I'm 5'7", 8", in between them. Somewhere. Don't try that. 5'7", 5'8" is one of them. All right. Let's see. Who's the best cook?
We're gonna have a video, and we're gonna have a cook-off.
Oh fuck! Ow! All right, I should have tried that. Oh, it hurt my damn neck. Ow! Yeah, we should have a cook-off because I cook the most. That doesn't necessarily mean I'm the best cook. I just haven't had his varieties of different food that he cooks at home, so he could be a better cook than me. All right. Let's see.
Dunkin' Donuts, man. I'm not a fan of Starbucks. I'm sorry.
I had Starbucks today, and I had a matcha green tea. That's
We're not talking about the vending machine.
huh? Did I just say that I went to Starbucks, y'all?
You said I had
I
Starbucks.
said I went to Starbucks and I had a
When
matcha
did you go to
green tea. That
Starbucks?
shit was nasty. There's a Starbucks in the mall. Mm. Y'all, he trying me. I treated myself today. All right. Let's see. What advice would you give to a teenager that is pregnant and scared to come out of the closet?
Pregnant and scared to come out the closet?
Yeah, you can do both. I mean, I first of all is like as I've kind of already said during the coming out process, same for something as being like a teenager and pregnant, you just need to surround yourself with support. Like, I mean, if you feel like your family's not going to be the cushion that you need to fall back on, then, I mean, if it's possible, just reaching out to friends, anyone that would be, someone permanent in your life that's going to be able to help you along that route. Let's see. Can you see yourself in 20 years together? Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, I mean, whenever my whole philosophy on like relationships in general is to, plan for the best. You're planning for the future, so I'm not planning for this to end like within the next 5 years or so. But at that point, I mean,
Right,
why put this much work? Huh? No child support. It's like I'm taking it with me.
Yeah,
All right. Let's see. You actually already answered that before. All right. What are two YouTubers you guys would collab with? Taro and Johnny. All right, we're gonna count them as one channel, and then I would say Tariq Ali. If you were there,
So
like,
I would say Tariq Ali. I feel like we could create something dope.
I think so too.
And I want to collab with somebody that has like a solo channel, like not a couple channel. So like Darius Official or Sheik or I Am Zoe. There's a lot more people, but those are like the people that
I would definitely do one with I Am Aloha. That's my girl right there. I love her. She don't know me, but we could be best friends. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Sorry guys, I'm trying to scroll down through here. Let's see. All right. Did you guys really allow your relationship to grow organically? Did it feel Ryan putting a ring on you too quickly for fear of losing you or issues from his past? Me answering that, I can definitely say no. If I was suffering like from issues from my past or like concerns, I definitely wouldn't be rushing to invite another person into my heart. So that definitely wasn't it. And as far as like our relationship growing organically, like it took 3 months for me to like actually officially ask him to be, mine, just so we can make sure we're compatible.
What was the question
we allow
again?
it to grow organically.
Well, yeah, we allowed it to grow organically to me because we kind of like did things fast, but I feel like we didn't force anything. Like things like kind of
just
fell into
happened
pace.
fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't like I was rushing and just like, oh my gosh, I found like a good man. I didn't need to pull him down. No, it wasn't like that. It was just okay.
It
I'm
might
a
have been
person
a little bit
and I
like
can't.
that, but
No, it was like that. Anyways. All right. Let's see. Do you all have each other's names tattooed on your body? No.
he has my name.
I don't. He calls these roses. Roses. His last name is Rose, so he considers that his name.
So he tried to be slick and just get a tattoo my last name.
Yeah, sure. All right, so where's our time at? All right, so we are at about like 7 minutes left. All right, guys, keep shooting them off. What are your views on long distance relationships? Okay, we can go.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go first.
Yeah, you can go first.
So, I don't think long distance relationships are a good idea.
Why?
Because they just seem fishy. Like you have
let's
to do too much.
recall that to a good idea for everyone.
It's
not a good idea for everyone.
Well, obviously.
Yeah.
It's
not obviously. Go ahead.
I mean, it works for some people. It works for some people, obviously.
Right. Okay.
But I don't think it's a good idea. It's really fishy. Like you have to do too much like digging and like you just find stuff out. Like
that's not the same case for like that's if you're dealing with like a sleazy person.
But like no, I'm just saying like you can't really get to know somebody through long distance.
Okay, so I'll like speak on that a little bit. Like I've interacted with people that like I was interested in from a distance, like people that could live in like let me see. Shoot, I can't even remember, but it was somewhere across wherever, and like we were able to like learn about each other and like learn things. But for me, because one of my love languages is like touch and quality time, like see, this is what I do with y'all. Because like I need people to be like around me. Don't touch me. I need people to be around me and like spend time with me. That's why like a long distance wouldn't work for me. So if you're someone who like can build off of just words and like having the idea of someone that's yours, then I feel like it could work. But just keep in mind, like Meek said, like it's if you're not talking to the right person, it could feel like it has the potential to drive you crazy because you never know what the other person is doing. Or you could wind up on catfish. So one of those two. All right. Let's see. You answer that one. Who does the most house cleaning?
Why are you skipping so many questions?
Did I skip a lot? No, I didn't though. All right. I feel like I did actually. So this was the last question again. So that was that one. Sorry, y'all. We try and get these. They like shooting really quick, but a lot of them are just comments. And not...
How do your parents feel about your relationship now?
Now, that's a good question. But
you go first.
So my mom, I feel like, is actually at the point where it's a I love you, you're my son, and she actually likes the Meek, even though I still feel like in her mind it's still a little hard to like wrap her head around, if that makes sense. So she supports me, she supports like who I care about, but the idea is still not. I still feel like personally that it's not her cup of tea. What do you
think? Okay, so I think my parents are the exact same way. Mm-hmm. They support me. They're gonna help me follow and chase my dreams or whatever. Mm-hmm. But of course, I can't like just like walk in the house and be like, "Hey, look at these cute pictures of us together." Like, I mean, they'll probably say something nice to my face, but in their head,
okay. Yeah, and mind you, I've met his mom, and I actually really like his mom, but I don't know.
You got a choice,
huh? I mean, I like his mom. Yeah. So, all right. Let's see. Should I come out even though I know my mom is extremely homophobic? I think like just a couple things to take into consideration, like how soon are you able to leave the house? Meaning like how old are you? Because I mean that was one thing. And I'm not saying this is right for everyone, but like when I first told my brother that I was gay when I was like 16, 17, what he told me was like to hold it off until you were ready to be out on your own. Because I mean, like just being around, even though like in your parents' head they're trying to do good, like telling you not to do yada yada yada, but I mean it's just gonna be very negative vibes on you. So I wouldn't say don't do it. I would just say wait and just consider your options for just keeping your mental health okay. Like if she's gonna be constantly negative to you, that's not something.
So me, I'm gonna answer this question because it kind of fits my situation a little bit more. So I think that you shouldn't wait too long. Like wait till when you said to, because like for us, it's just like it's really like heavy on our hearts. Like you feel like you really don't like know who you are until you like really express that to them. And like knowing that they're homophobic, like knowing that they specifically don't like these type of people, and you are that type of person, like it means a lot. Like it like helps build your character. Okay. For me.
Yeah. I see it. I mean, just kind of like a leap of faith or growing pains. I guess so. All right. Let's see. So we are at minute 23. So we got 2 minutes. All right. So we gotta crank a couple of these out here. All right. Let's see. Why do you think? I think that's a good one. Why do you think people grow apart from relationships, whether it's friendships or an intimate relationship?
I don't know. That's tough. I can't answer that. But for me personally, I do sometimes realize that like I grow out of friendships.
Oh my God! Thank you so much. God damn! All right, we are so grateful for that.
Thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
So I think like I don't know. That's tough. Like but I do notice myself like sometimes drift away from certain people, or like just stop talking to certain people. But like me and my friends, we all know like we could all just hit each other up and be right back where we started. Yeah. I think that's just me, but I don't know.
I mean, well, speaking from my like personal experience, like as far as I don't know. Communication is very important to me. So if I feel like we're not at a point where, like, we're able to help each other, like, grow through situations where you're not really there when I need you, or like just different things where it's not like a equally. I don't want to say equally beneficial relationship, like you're just trying to use somebody for something, but when they're not adding something positive to your life, then I feel like that's when things gradually start to pull apart. I just think you need a reason to hold on to a relationship, if that makes sense. All right. Do you guys have more straight friends or only gay friends, or are you both introverts? I have a pretty healthy balance of both, I would say.
I think I do too. Like, I don't know. Like, okay, so it's kind of weird. Okay, so me and my like gay friends, we kind of talk about my everyday life. Me and my straight friends, we talk about like specific things. Like I feel like we try to avoid. I feel like we try to avoid talking about like my sexuality because it would probably be awkward to them. But like me and my friends, we just cool.
Yeah, I mean, I am like I said, I'm an introvert, so not a whole lot of like a huge circle of friends. But I mean, my closest friends are gay, and then like most of my coworkers at work that I'm cool with are straight. So I mean, I just equal mix with everybody. But all right, so we are closing our video out shortly. Let's see. Thank you. I'm talking about my hair. All right. Do you feel you both bring something to the table mentally, physically, financially, emotionally, and really ready to put into in the work? What do you think?
Dang, that's a deep question. Okay, we'll answer it.
It's like, no. I think I have very good intentions. I have good intentions for our future, and I'm willing to put my best forward. So, financially, I mean, I'm 20 years old, so I'm working up to that. But I think because I have the heart that's willing to work through anything that I match that description.
Same.
You can't say same.
Just
like
cut me off.
I'm not good.
Yeah, whatever. So I have the same answer, honestly, but of course I'm young and we're really doing everything like on our own. So we're definitely like trying to work our way up to where we want to be, but we're definitely putting in the work. Like behind the scenes, we put in a lot of work for you guys. We're always like planning ahead of time.
I think they were talking about our relationship, but
okay, but I just touched everything.
All right. Okay. Let's see. So our last question, and I feel like this is a pretty good question to end our day 12 live on. You have people in your life that are in it for a season and a reason, and then there's some that are there for a lifetime. So I couldn't agree more than that. I mean, just over up here, like growing up, from middle school up through high school, I've definitely seen like at one point I had like a huge circle of friends, and that's like what I kind of needed at that point in my life, that season. And then I went through a phase of barely having any friends, and then like I'm at the season I'm at now where I'm okay like being there for myself, like, and also having my man there for me, and then also have my friends that care about me, but not so much for like support, if that makes sense. So definitely, I think certain people come and go for a season, and it's important to let them leave when they're not in the same season as your life.
Right. I feel like all of my friends, we're tight. We have a tight bond. Mm-hmm. So none of my current friends are going anywhere anytime soon.
Yeah, that could be like lifetime or for the current season, yes.
But for me, I never really had like a phase where like I kind of like went through friends. Mm-hmm. I always like stuck with friends. Like even my friends back in middle school, they could hit me up on social media and we would like have a good conversation or whatever. Like we just have like just a strong connection. So like even if we do stop talking, we'll just come back and nothing happened.
That's really cool. Like that's something like special that he has, like the relationship that he builds. So I guess I'm just a little more new. I don't know. It's just a little harder to get to know me a little bit deeper, I guess. So yeah, guys, that concludes our last question of the night. As you can tell, this boy is swamped. I'm swamped as well. I'm trying to cover it up. So we are gonna see you guys tomorrow, day 13.
Day 13. We're almost there.
Oh my gosh. Honestly, it went through just like that. It don't make no type of sense. Like it was day 8, and now all of a sudden that's crazy. That's just the way my mind works. Like, it's zoomed by.
It was just day one. Day two.
Edging on. All right, guys. Again, we love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. And thanks for tuning in. All right. Peace out.